Welcome to Journaling Gem Life, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today we are setting up our planners for May. And are you guys prepared? Because I'm not prepared. I have so many thoughts in my head, but we're just going to start and we're going to do it. So grab yourself something to drink, pull out all your stickers, your washi, your pens, everything you're going to need, and let's get started. So, okay, we are doing this. So I'm just going to take this book out and we're going to do the cover last. So we're just going to put this to the side and we're just going to go in there and let's see. So I do have, so these are the TN size, not the A5, but we're still gonna do it. But let me see what we got. Where are my stickers? I have everything but my stickers. So that's not good. So I have pulled out so much stuff. I have pulled out a ton of stuff that from Temu that is going to match this kit. So what we are using today is the beautiful sticker kit from the Rosy Life Planner. And as always, I do have a code for you. It is Elin15. And I think maybe these items might be out in her shop already. I'm not 100% by the time this airs, but I'm sure it is, because this is not coming out for a week after I film this. So you can go check that out, because whatever, like, my code does not apply to the sticker kits, like the subscription kits, the theme boxes, or the planners and notebooks. But whatever is left from these kits, and she puts them up in her shop for regular prices, then you can use my code. And I do get a small commission whenever you use my code, just so that you know. Now, let's just dig in. And I think I'm gonna start really simple, because let's start out with the cover, I think. And I think I've decided on, I think this is going to be the cover, because I have already in my head visioned how I'm going to use these to cut these up for different things. So, and since I'm having these roses at like a corner piece, here you have a corner piece, here you have the corner piece, this is perfect for cutting it up and using it in my dailies. And this I want to cut up and laminate and use for a writing board. I might want to do like this section right here as a page divider, or like a bookmark, not a page divider, a bookmark. So yeah, that's why I have chosen this one. Although I would have loved to have this a little bit further out, just to have it in the center of my book, but it is what it is. So let's just start. Let me take off this clip and let's do this. So it is super easy to switch these out when you have the A5. You simply just take the old one out, put it aside, and pop the new one right in. No cutting or anything. That is one of the things that I love with the A5. So let's see, get it all in there. And then I kind of do want to like stick it to my planner somehow, but I'm not quite sure what to do. Maybe just use a little bit of this glue right here, just to put this down, stick this in here, and then I want to do the same thing to my book as soon as I get it in here. I don't know if this is gonna work though. I never tried it before, not like this, but let's see if we can do sort of like this, maybe right here, and then put, okay, so I'll be gluing this one on, and hopefully this is going to stay on here. But yeah, let's just try it and see what happens. I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but we're gonna find out. Flip it over, and then since I stuck it to my book already, okay, so this I can put in first. So it didn't stick. Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. I'm gonna have to use some tape on here, I think. Let me take some of this, just put a little bit on. Here. Just doing this. So at least I have this all measured up, but it's okay, it's the wrong way, but I don't really think that's gonna make a big difference if I did that. And then let's try this again and put some. So I want the book all the way in, as well as this paper all the way in. And then let's just see if this is going to work or not. We're gonna find out, aren't we? Okay, so not going exactly how I wanted it to. Let's see. No, it did not work at all. I am really struggling with that. If you have any tip for me on how to do this properly, please leave a comment down below for me. I would love to know that. So we're just gonna have to tweak it then. And I know it's gonna jump right back out at some point, but it is what it is. Shoot. I was so confident in this, and now I have no confidence at all in how I'm gonna get this to work. So I want it to be solid in here, and then put this on. Have it all the way in like this. Hold it. And then flip. Yeah, no. Okay, so I'm gonna struggle with this off camera, but it is what it is. I need to figure out a way to do this instead of getting it on both sides, but we'll see, we'll see. It is what it is. So let's just go in here. Now let's put in our cards. And so let's open this up and see what we got in here. So as you can see, I still have not changed the pockets, so they are super yellow, but I will be changing them out. And these I can just easily take them back off because they're not like super sticky. So I want to have that, and I want to have these 3 right here. Okay, so first of all, I want the May one, and then I want the cute bunny, and this doorway, same as the cover. So we have these, and then let me take these out. So this is just a magnet that I have on, just not to reveal like my full name and phone number and the address and everything. So do I just want to do this one, or do I want to do this one? This sort of sets the whole mood, doesn't it? And I can have this one in my mot term. I'm thinking. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing. But for now, we're just going to put this back. And I also have this one to put in. I was thinking putting this in my mot term cover, actually. So we'll see about that. Now, moving on. So here I don't have anything to set up. The first thing will be this, my swatch sheet. So, okay, I'm going to take this magnet off now, just to be able to do this properly. And I want to add a book underneath as well, just to make things a little bit more sturdy when I'm writing. So, okay, swatch sheet. And I have already picked out, like, I'm gonna put a picture up at the end of the video, because Linda shared with us what type of tombos she had chosen